My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded, in particular with the base mod, Replay the Spire, and the Construct. Alright, let's go back in with the Construct, turn that Ascension off a wee bit quickly. I mean, maybe I leave it on. This is just Ascension level 1 for Elite Spawn more often. I'm kind of interested. I'll take the bait on this one. Sure. Hello again now. Lose all gold for 16 max HP is not bad at all. Yeah, let's do it. Oh great, now all of my best paths have early shops. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna try it. There's a 4 elite path here. If we beef it hardcore and die, it's fine. I have the Always Whale mod. Oh no, I don't have the Always Whale mod installed at the moment. No. Of course, because it's not updated with the current patch. Damn. Venom Potion's pretty good. I don't want to go with Flak again. I did a strength build last time. Very hesitant to do it again. I don't run particularly thick decks, so Overclock isn't that great for us, and Boost would be in, I guess, like a heavy draw deck. Right, because it costs you a card and doesn't have a ridiculously large effect. I'm not going to take any of these. If I hadn't just done a strength run, I would have taken. So, the average HP that you lose to this, if I recall correctly, is like 11.67. There was a recent breakdown on the subreddit, and the turn where you're most the most likely occurrence is to get it after your second attempt. Ah, well. Ooh, Rocket Booster. Whenever you defeat an elite, upgrade a random card. There's no other way to say it. I don't mind. Were that a thing, what I did? Hang on. It can be said better, I guess. Regardlessly. Delish. Delicious. It's a strike for the kill. Easy. Kinda want to do a defensive card. Could do Vent Steam. Applying Weak and Vulnerability is pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Vent Steam actually breaks style conditions, right? Usually apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerability. Consider that that's the exact same effect that is given to Uppercut, right? And it says apply 1 weak, new sentence, apply 1 vulnerability. And it makes it clear that both of those are happening in different stages. So if artifacting prevents the weak, then the vulnerability will still get through, which means I don't know whether or not Vent Steam will be prevented. Exhaust 1 card, sure. Let's exhaust the defense mode. Okay. No, this should work, yeah. No. Or not. Maybe I just calculated wildly incorrectly. That could happen too. Okay, mass production. Choose a non-rare card in your draw pile. Exhaust your hand and replace it with copies of that card exhausted. It's difficult to tell whether or not that's good at all, right? What's the upgraded version? It just lowers its cost. See, the thing is, if you put like a bunch of... Exhaust your hand to replace it. So it should give you the same amount of cards as you exhaust, by the way it's written. So if you exhaust a bunch of cards and turn them all into like cores, right, for cycling, then you can play all of those because they're 0 cost, right? You'd have to have something low cost that you're putting in your hand. Otherwise, this is a huge setup for a later turn, and that just makes it really, really inefficient. Ugh. What would you put in your hand with this? I don't understand what that's used for right now. Gain 2 block and 1 artifact. 5 block and 1 artifact. That's pretty good. I'm going to take Hazard Proof. Hasty Repair. Heal 16 HP. Lose 2 max HP exhaust. That's super interesting. Also, I've had a lot of you tell me recently that Golden Bullet is apparently capable of being activated even if you don't have the gold? Which doesn't make sense to me, because there was Golden Gun, which had similar text, although, albeit from a different mod, that was unplayable if you didn't have the gold. I thought it might be playable if you didn't have any gold as well, but I'll have to see at some point with Golden Bullet. I'll have to see. Fierce Bash, Vent Steam, Madness, Panache Nef. None of these are particularly interesting to me right now. I'll actually take a Fire Potion here, because we've got 4 elites in a row. Life's rough. Okay, well, this will show me how it works. You know, it works the same way as the uppercut does. So the text is therefore a little bit wonky. I'll defense mode defend, then I'm gonna throw the Fire Potion backline. Hazard Proof is repeatable, which is perfect. Gonna make our life a lot better. Yeah, I definitely don't want to activate defense mode here. That's fine. I'll leave it in my hand. It retains anyway. So I can use Vent Steam here. I want to remove defense mode from my deck. I do need the attack, because these days are going to exhaust themselves anyway. But defense mode's never going to be negative in my hand, right? Because I don't overdraw. So we can hold off for a couple turns. Easy. We do need some more heavy damaging turns because, I mean, frankly, we're gonna take a lot more damage than I would like without it. All right, I'll have to defense mode here. Play everything else naturally, though. Didn't lose too much HP in that fight, frankly. Could have been a lot worse. What do we get upgraded? Strike, sure. Counterbalance during boss and elite fights. Enemy strength gain, block gain, and healing is reduced by half. That's really, really good, especially seeing as we're hunting elites, right? Strength gain, that's only going to matter when we're fighting the gremlin knob on this floor. Block gain, none of them gain block. Healing, none of them gain healing. Okay. That's in particular for this floor. I think we should just take Laser Core. Frankly. I think we use Hazard Proof to stack a lot of artifacting to negate the loss of strength from defense mode, and then we can use Laser Core a lot more. Sure. I actually kind of want to upgrade it as well. Yeah. Yep. This could be a problem. I think I'm gonna start my Venom Potion already. Let's use the Skill Potion. Flame Core. Yeah. This fight in particular could be a bit rough. It's the Attack Potion. The enemy also couldn't apply vulnerability to us there, which was extraordinarily handy. Weaken the enemy. I'm also actually going to remove the defense mode here. And since its strength gain is actually halved, courtesy of the counterbalance, we had another good turn there for... Perfect. Perfect damage. We had another good turn there for negating effects. Purple Ember, whenever you enter a rest site, your starting hand in the next combat is mega upgraded until the end of combat. Mega upgrade is the second upgrade that makes a card even more powerful. Do I take the Gatling gun? I didn't want this to be a strength deck, but taking Gatling gun means it's a strength deck, right? Sure. Claw Grip. At the end of each turn, retain a random card. It costs 1 less energy next turn. Holy hell, a lot of these relics are GD insane. We definitely need to pop an attack mode here. We'll just naturally defend this one. So you retain to defend it. It should be 0 cost this turn, right? And it is. I'm really pleased about that. We'll hazard proof, then defense mode and defend, which is going to fully defend us. I'm also going to vent steam here, get a low level strike out of our deck, and then attack. We retain the strike, it lowers its cost. So Gatling gun, deal 6 damage to an enemy, 2x. I mean, I should. Fine. Feels like it did more damage than it should have. 4 of 8. Yeah, no, it's fine. I can't just Gatling gun rather here, though. If I vent steam on you, I can kill you with a strike. Then I can just naturally defend. I mean, this will retain Gatling gun until next turn. It won't lower its costs, though. But it's also the only card I can play this turn, so good thing I retained something. Are you about to... Wow. This retains Dazed? It looks like... So it can retain ethereal cards, which is not a property that a lot of things have. It can retain them over other cards? That's not good. Pondfish Scales, whenever you play a skill that does not give you block, gain 2 block. That's going to trigger on Vent Steam, Defense Mode, and Attack Mode. Not bad. And Laser Core if we ever play it rather than have it cycle. I don't really want any of these. The closest would be Backfire, just so that I can take out elites. Yeah, but I don't want it. Good gosh, y'all. I actually kind of want to take the Laser Core again. Give myself more AoE. Gambling Chip. At the start of each combat, discard as many cards as you'd like, and then draw that money. I mean, this is probably a fine opening hand for us, right? Because we want to exhaust the defense and stack the hazard proofs. So sure. Exhaust the low defense. Stack the hazard proofs. I mean, I can wait and then play the defense mode as needed, right? Okay. Don't need to do anything with the enemy this turn. This is the turn where we really need to start. So I definitely want to attack mode. It's just, I want to Gatling gun as well. So think about it like this. This is activating 4 times with 2 energy and 6 times with 3 energy, right? So it's 50% more powerful with the extra energy. So Vent Steam, giving a vulnerability that amplifies your damage by 50%, is a good idea here. Just because it helps me thin down my deck and get to my next Gatling gun. I am tempted to Poison Potion, but at the same rate, I know that it's not necessary here. Definitely have to Hazard Proof. That pretty much just always has to happen. Strike. Kind of just want to double defend here. Should have played the defense mode first. I would have been able to... Oh, never mind. I actually still am fully defended. Excellent. Shuffle those laser cores. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be fully defending ourselves. Oh, we could actually. All right. Sure, we'll do it. I do actually somewhat care about score. The only reason that I care about score in this particular fight is because it is going to help us unlock our other things earlier. Cool. Gatling gun got upgraded, thank you. Pantograph at the start of boss combats heal for 25 HP. So, there's been some discussion in the comments about battery acid. At worst, people are like, oh, it's gaining energy for 0 cost. But it's not. It costs you a card. You have to draw battery acid. So, if you desperately need extra energy, it's there, but it does cost you something. The upgrade is like a repeatable version of Seeing Red. Since we have an X-Cost card in our deck, though, it's actually quite good. Since we can scale our energy expenditure to pretty much however much energy we have, that's what makes it good. I was trying to make sure I take no damage this turn. And battery acid Gatling goal. Nice. Okay, so I guess a different way to approach this to the last run is to turn this into an energy manipulation build that uses Gatling gun to suddenly deal a ridiculous amount of damage. And this will serve to also show that Gatling gun can be, in certain situations, better than flat cannon, where I was making an argument that in my previous build, it was worse than flat cannon. I'm also going to need like an energy relic after this boss, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Power potion as well as, disorientate. All enemies lose strength equal to your dex. +1. That's insane. That's insane. In a build that, stacks some dex, that very quickly becomes no enemy can ever hit you. I don't know if I feel okay about that. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of cards mega upgrade in next combat. I've got to upgrade the battery acid. Oh my god, it got mega upgraded. Gain 3 energy this and next turn. What on earth? Your starting hand is... Are these going to be considered part of... There, okay. I had to check if these were also going to be considered part of my starting hand. They are not, as it turns out. I mean, there's the Gatling gun. As much as I want to play Hazard Proof this turn, that's a lot of damage. Alright, if we can perfect here, we should perfect here. Okay, so this enemy only uses Sharp Hide when you hit it. Sorry, not when you hit it, but whenever you play an attack. So if I play Defend, I'm actually going to be completely defended and I can play my Gatling. So I'll play my attack mode here. Defend. Strike that doesn't cost me anything. And then the Gatling gun. I'll double defend here. Vent Steam is apply 3 weak and 3 vulnerability. Okay, that's essential. remove this just because we don't want it to be kept for next turn. Ah, damn. We wanted the other one kept. Okay. 14 block is pretty good. A mega upgraded battery acid is... Oh my god. And there's the Gatling gun. That was amazing. Okay. Hasty repair as well as hyper beam. I've seen this one before. Ethereal, deal 50 damage, put 3 dazed atop your draw pile. The upgrade just removes ethereal. And then there's also Clockwork Egg, 0 cost draw a card. Exhaust can be upgraded 3 more times. The first upgrade is add an attack mode plus and a defense mode plus to your hand. Can be upgraded 2 more times. I've been warned in a lot of comments to take Clockwork Egg. As soon as I see it, no questions asked, take the Clockwork Egg. So I'll do it. Happily. Okay, we do have Sozu now, and we are hunting elites. Oh, baby, that's another 4 elite floor. There's 4 on the floor. Elites in particular. Okay, battery acid and then Gatling Gull is pretty ridiculous. Okay, so let's actually think about it. Gatling Gull, I'm actually thinking about Gungeon. God damn it. Gungeon, release the update. I want to play the game. Battery acid Gatling gun. Okay, so we'll have 7 energy, 2x7's 14, 14 by 6 is 60 plus 24 is 84 total. Okay, so we won't deal lethal damage doing that. So I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna have to retain some of my HP. It's just necessary. Okay, we can't actually kill any of you this time. It's okay. As long as I can get back to Gatling gun, we'll be fine. Still. Damn. Burn that. Now I'm fully defended. And Gatling gun. Really? I mean, we still get the kill, but still. Really? Shield generator. Gain 6 blur, gain 1 vulnerable. 6 blur and 1 vulnerable. Do I want to keep my defense between turns? Is my defense that good? I mean, it is pretty good. I'm going to take this. Oh my god, that's the Gatling gun. Okay, I'll replace all those. I'll keep the Clockwork Egg because I can just play it and it replaces itself, plus exhausts itself. Damn. Not what I wanted there. And unfortunately, it only got 1 enemy on the ground as well. I was really hoping that it would split the attacks a little more evenly. I mean, like, I can do that, but then nothing happens. I need slime. I need a way to reliably get slime and Gatling gun in the same hand. Okay, both of you got on the ground with that attack, which is exactly how I intended it. Perfect. Skill potion. Add a random skill card to your hand. It costs 3 this turn. Sorry, 3? 0 this turn, rather. We don't actually get to keep that. My bad. Metal shell. Metallicize is really good in a deck that has blur, so we'll take it. Ah! Ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. That's unfortunate to miss out on. Okay, so Meltdown at the start of your turn, deal 15 damage to all enemies and add 2 burns to your hand. Not really feeling it. Panache, we don't play that many cards in a turn. Flash of Steel would allow us to play that many cards in a turn, but not a great idea for us. I think we want to go with the guidebook. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 cards randomly, and it prioritizes rarer cards. So that should upgrade Clockwork Egg and something else. Hazard proof, not bad. I mean, that only gets 3 more block, but... Remove all strikes, gain 5 bites. Do I want to do this? I have pretty high max HP, so this will cost me like 30 max HP, which is pretty serious. I do like bites, though. Take it. It's not going to thicken up our deck at all. We've seen all of these cards before. Again, Unceasing Top would be ridiculous. I couldn't have known this was going to be a shop. This blank space. Enhance. This turn, each turn rather, upgrade a random card in your discard pile for this combat. That would be pretty good, actually. But I can't afford it, that is. Alright, I'll take none of these. Make sure that I fight an elite. I can't use the shield generator yet. There will be a turn to use shield generator. It's just not this one. Ouch. I'm going to use a power potion. This fight could actually be really bad. Oh, God. At the start of your turn, draw 2 cards and add burn to your hand. Ugh. I'm going to play it. I don't like it. Yep, that was dumb and poorly ordered. Just in case you're wondering, yes. That was dumb and poorly ordered. Thankfully, it didn't affect me. Oh no, because damn it, I messed that up. Because I retain a card anyway, what I should have done there is left the battery acid in my hand, right? Because then I would have retained it from the claw grip and I would have had it for a Gatling Gull turn. That's my bad. I'm gonna Clockwork Egg. Hit him with a wee bit of that. Please keep Gatling guns. Ooh, and it did. Hell yes. There's an attack mode. 2 attack modes. We have to. We have to. Yeah, that's pretty much how I expected that one might go, frankly. I decided to retain the card that I was already going to be retaining. Excellent. I can do that again with the Clockwork Egg? Seems a wee bit broken. Alright, let's just get the Gremlin leader within the range where I can just suddenly kill it, frankly. And that'll do. Hell yeah. What are you going to upgrade? Defense mode. Whetstone is going to upgrade 2 random attacks. Gosh, we've got a lot of upgrades going on here. I don't really think I want to take any of these right now. Whetstone upgrades 2 bites, sure. Weakening the enemy is actually protecting ourselves for 6, so we'll keep Vent Steed. I'm not playing any defensive cards this turn, so I'll play both of the attack modes. Means I guess I'm burning the defense mode. So that I can follow that up with an attack. Come on, Gatling Gun Slime! No, battery acid. Got it, but nothing with which to pair it. Oh. That's the best I can do. If I play this, I'm going to get vulnerability, which means I'm going to take an extra 9 damage this turn, which is just too much. Hey! Good. So battery acid. I'll bite 3 times first, just to heal up, and then kill with the Gatling gun. Isolate seems like it fits in this build naturally. Cycle if there's more than one enemy. Your attacks deal double damage this turn. Sure. I do need to set myself up for the fight. These modes are really good at doing it. I think it's attack mode, bite, defense mode, defense mode, defend, defend. Cool. Actually fully defended there as well. Well, here's a problem. The Gatling gun's now much less effective. I mean, it's still effective, don't get me wrong, but it was much less effective because of all of the stuff that I'd lost. I'm gonna have to burn that shield generator. There's no turn here where we can afford to pick up a vulnerability. Even on this turn, where I'm already vulnerable. Thankfully, we'll take no damage. Attack mode? If we attack mode, we definitely play the defense first, right? Yeah. We'll just retain the defend mode. That's a lot of damage to take, unfortunately, but... the clockwork egg. Damn, I was actually hoping for a much better result here. Weaken you as well as remove that. Hazard proof for some block. Clockwork egg as well. Sure. I'm just going to fully defend myself because I know that my next hand is going to have the Gatling gun. See? I don't know how I knew that. Frankly, I didn't, but still. Should still be able to kill now, right? Actually, I should be able to kill even after that. Just trying to heal up as much as is humanly possible. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards, as well as a shield potion, gain 12 shielding. I think that's from Replay the Spire, actually. I still don't know what shielding is, we'll see. Oh, never mind. Got eaten by the Sozu. Critical hit. Cycle unless an enemy is weak or vulnerable. Deals 14 damage. Okay. I'm gonna pass. I need to keep this deck relatively thin so that I can increase the consistency of drawing my battery acid alongside my Gatling gun. Upgraded my attack mode and my vent steam. Could have been better, could have been worse. Definitely don't want to use defense mode. It's pretty important. Oh, God. Damn it. Well, I'll hazard proof then defense mode. So I can just get extra block. I guess I'd be happy to keep either battery acid or isolate here. Kept the battery acid. And there's our Gatling gun. You know, for damage. But face turn, whenever you play a power, heal for 2 HP, as well as a strength potion, guard course, cycles. Sure. I mean, it's upgraded as well. It's just from free cycle. I think, the more and more I think, oh God, that apotheosis would be amazing. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I start to feel like the core cards are just always good. Overcharge. At the start of your turn, gain an energy and add a burn to your hand. Upgrades to 0 cost. Okay. Extra energy is exactly what we're looking for our win condition. I'll take it. I wanted this to be, right, I wanted our win condition to be energy manipulation, so let's do it. Frankly, it's probably time to get rid of the shield generator, though. I beefed it on my assessment of that card, or at the very least, its viability for us. Not bad draw, not bad draw. I mean, I should isolate anyway. I'll hazard proof and clockwork egg, play the attack mode, vent steam to burn the lower defense, and then attack for practically insane amount of damage. Kept the battery acid there. Excellent, excellent. Didn't get Gatling gun, but you still have enough bites to murder. What do we upgrade here? Just defend, sure. Bottle Tornado. Upon pickup, choose a power card at the start of each combat that will be in your opening hand. It was Force Core and Electric Armor. Definitely take Force Core. Bottle Tornado can only hit Overcharge. Yeah, I was worried about that. That's fine, though. We can throw Overcharge out of our hand with the Gambling Chip if we want to. I need to keep the battery acid in my hand, so I'm going to have to play both the attack mode and the defense mode. Although I should have done both of my bites before. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to have to trust the process here, unfortunately. Defense mode will defend. Defend with a metallicized. Attack mode back into bite. Hopefully this doesn't keep the defend. Nice. Gets the battery acid. There's the Gatling gun. Frankly, I don't know if there's enough time between now and the heat death of the universe to actually, you know, every single time calculate the effects. That is to say, to calculate the effect of using... I already forgot it. The Gatling gun. Every single time. Force Core. Just getting a bunch of extra strength. Sure. Not a bad relic. Throw all of those. There's our Gatling gun. Yeah. I mean, come on. That's insane. These bites are enough as well. And if I do them in the correct order, I can get all three off. Red Mask at the start of each combat. Apply 1 weak to all enemies, as well as a power potion I can't have. Versatility, if the target intends to attack, gain 9 block, otherwise deal 9 damage. I don't really want to take any of these. I think the deck is kind of good as is. Upgrade that Clockwork Egg again. Now becomes gain 3 strength and gain 3 dex. Excellent. Scrambled egg. What? Become confused. Draw 5 cards. What? I don't really want to do that. This is now retain, gain energy. Gain 2 energy when I play it. At the start of your turn, gain an energy and add a burn to your hand. Good lord, that's insane. Battery acid as well. Thanks. Okay. Just gonna double defend here. Hold the battery acid. Come on, Gatling Gull. Gatling gun, gosh. We definitely need to vent steam here in order to remove that burn. I actually think maybe my best, like, opportunity is just to kill the pond. Like, this might be my best opportunity to ever kill the pond fish first. There's the Gatling gun. And another one. Okay, so this is 16 by 18, and you don't have you do still have vulnerability on you. Oh my gosh. So it's whatever. Just doing it. Yeah. Spin drive whenever you play a card. Draw a card, works 3 times a turn. Lose all your block, deal twice that much to enemies. Okay, this is a win condition card. Spin drive. If you play a card, draw a card. Works 3 times a turn. The initial cost of that spin drive is a little restrictive. Oh, the mega upgrade of this clockwork egg must be scrambled egg. That makes sense. I don't know if I want to take spin drive either. Actually kind of real comfy where we are. It's difficult to add any cards to this deck at this point. In fact, I really want to kind of thin it. Snecko Heart. Start combat confused. Confusion can never increase a card by the cost, Confusion can never increase the cost of a card by more than 1. The first card you draw each turn is always 0. That's insane. Right? That's a Replay the Spire relic. There was a helpful hint telling me that this was something that a helpful hint specifically from the developer of Replay the Spire, or one of the developers rather of Replay the Spire. Particularly about the fact that completing a run with Snecko Eye has unlocked Snecko Heart. I want to take it. That said, Kintsugi is like super good. Just remove a bunch of cards from my deck. Also, I've just found out that on Discord, on my Discord server, I have the singing bowl is an emoticon, and to pull it up, it's the emoticon code is the emoticon code rather is Raps Bowl. The emoticon code for Kintsugi is Raps Anti-Bowl. Love it. All right, let's take Snecko Heart. There's also been a confirmation about the interaction between Cogwheel and effects like the Snecko, which gives you a confusion, right? In particular, that the Cogwheel triggers on battle start, if I recall correctly. This is from Filth with like a bunch of eyes. Cogwheel triggers on battle start, whereas confusion from the Confused relics typically triggers on pre-battle. So it won't be negated by the Cogwheel. Sure. That's cool as hell. That is so, so cool. 1 elite, 2 elite, 3 elite, 4 elite. Yeah, we can take out 4 elites here as well. As you can see, I have the confusion. Sure, I'm gonna throw all of those. Kind of just always want a Gatling gun. Sure. Thanks, Gatling gun. for ending up with me damaged, giving me the Centennial Puzzle trigger, which gave me more cards, which gave me more energy. Thanks. And now I'm back on full HP as well. Second hazard. I'll do those to try and keep the isolate for next turn. Didn't work out. I mean, I don't need double damage next turn, obviously, but still. Would be cool. Steroid potion, which we can't keep. Actually tempted to take another vent steam here. It's another way to burn those burns out of my deck, but on top of that... Basic defend, hell yes. But on top of that, it is going to allow us to apply some more vulnerability, which is it's difficult. It's a little few and far between in our deck. So we definitely don't want the 2 normality. Upgrade all cards. You can no longer heal. The problem with you can no longer heal is we're kind of a little bit reliant on it. We get healing from all of our bites. I'm going to fight a boss from Act 1 and get a rare relic. I know, it's the wimpy option, but still. If we happen to get Gatling gun here... Ugh, we didn't. That's unfortunate. Got to use Isolate there so that I can guarantee that I keep the battery acid. We'll vent and burn that bite so that I can double defend and keep myself completely impeccable here. I think I perfected every boss so far, so things could be good. Vent again, burn the defend so that I again keep the battery acid. We know Gatling guns left in the deck, so there it is. And it'll do roughly that amount of damage. Shovel, you can now dig for loot at rest sites as well as Vent Steam, Overclock, and Sweet Laser. I'm not going to add any more into my deck, thank you. Although Overclock would allow us to more consistently get our combo pieces together, putting that many burns in my deck, especially after Overcharge is also in my deck, it's rough. Very tempted to throw everything set to the hazard proof. Quite happily, in fact. Definitely got a hazard proof. I also definitely want to make you vulnerable. May as well burn the card I can't play and get to keep my isolate. Come on. Clockwork eggs, damn. I mean, like, I can isolate this turn, and in fact should. Oh, never mind, we've got lethal. Ish. That's the most defense I could get. Upgraded bite, thank you. Get ourselves back to full HP. Another laser core, sure. Some free damage. Upgraded, no. Upgraded Clockwork Egg is real good. Oh my gosh. That took off that, and battery acid, and then... I like this a lot. Reactive Shield. Whenever you gain block, deal 3 damage to the lowest HP enemy, and upgrade makes it innate as well as full. Yeah. I feel like the build that I'm currently missing out on identifying well for this character is... One sec while I shuffle. I feel like the thing that I'm missing for this character currently is the identity of a build where you add cards that benefit from both dex and from strength and mode shift. And just play each at will. I'm also going to play all of these defends so that I can maintain the hazard proof in particular. Proof. Mental shell. Vent steam. Excellent. If I play battery acid here, I can actually keep myself healthy. I lose it from that hand, but I take no damage. Which is pretty good. Yeah, well. Unfortunately, no way I played that was going to get me to finish this fight perfectly, so whatever. Steam, burn that, overcharge, play a hazard proof, play both the defense and hope to hold on to isolate. Damn it. Come on, Gatling gun. It's a very weird looking Gatling gun. Please hold on to battery acid. Yeah. Okay, Gatling gun, Gatling gun. Oh no, I don't want Gatling gun now. Damn it, Gatling gun, you've turned up in the wrong turn. Oh, this is really bad. Enemy's intangible, so I can't really do that much. I'm gonna play both attack and defense mode, and that's just to get some block, frankly. Hopefully, Gatling gun gets held onto here. Never mind, we held onto a burn, which seems to have also removed itself. Bite, bite, bite. There we go. Could have gone a lot better, unfortunately. Lantern, gain energy on the first turn of each combat. Reserves is ridiculous. So something that is necessary to clarify about reserves is when I said there's a slight negative to having reserves, which is if you cycle it and then it comes back into your hand and you don't get to cycle it again, then you just get to play it. So it can literally never be negative. Okay. Unless for some reason you have like a limit of cards that you can play. Like, look, there are slight side steps to that general working, but still. In general, it's not going to be negative. Please, Gatling, 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 Gatling. Basically just got to remove someone from the field. I'll play the defense mode. I've just got to play it to get it out of my hand so I can guarantee that I hold the Gatling. Or rather, so that I guarantee that I hold the battery. So that I can then do that. Fear Potion, apply 3 vulnerability. Wish I could. Seen all those before. Hazard Proof's a bit too expensive to play right now. Okay. Easy to make sure I've got the right cards in hand. Oh, Gatling. Okay. I'm gonna Vent Steam and burn a defend, Vent Steam and burn a bite. I'm fine with keeping either of these, frankly. As I get Gatling. And we did. Isolate, use those 3 free bites first, and then 37 damage 8 times. Turns out to be a bit of damage. Just a bit. Make sure to bite as many times as I can before I kill. Force Core got upgraded. Nice. Regal Pillow, heal additional 15 HP when you rest. And again, a bunch of cards that I don't really want. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy. Beautiful. We go through our deck quickly. We'll smith the Clockwork Egg here. It upgrades to gain all 3 Egg Relics and a Clockwork Phoenix. permanently remove your card from this deck. This is a really, really interesting axis of interaction. I've not seen anything else in the... Oh, he got mega upgraded, you son of a... I've not seen anything else in the base game that's even close. This will make us become confused, but we're already confused. So let's just actually draw 5 cards. Sure. Also gonna overcharge, a little battery acid, then I'm gonna laugh. Huh. A lot like that. Toxic Potion. Apply 5 necrotic poison to your enemies, as well as just a bunch of things I'm not gonna take. It's a really garbage hand, unfortunately. And there's a Gatling. Frankly, I don't have too much choice about how I play this one. I really hope to get my Clockwork Egg played before we get out of here. Oh god, it's so expensive. Whatever. Okay, we got all the Egg Relics as well as Clockwork Phoenix. Your upgraded construct cards can now be mega upgraded outside of combat. Okay. Kill that backliner, then defend ourselves. Hell yes. I need to check out the individual mega upgrades in order to see whether or not that's any good. Come on, bites. Come on. One more bite. Just trying to get as much HP out of this fight as humanly possible. It looks like the cores are going to kill it for me, unfortunately. Metal Shell got upgraded, as well as we get the Ancient Tea set. Oh my god. We have so many things giving us a bunch of extra energy in the first turn of each combat. It's insane. Disrupt. Gain 9 block. Enemy loses 3 strength for the rest of the turn. And the mega upgrade of this is Retain. Gain 10, and enemy loses 5 for the rest of this turn. Mega upgrade of this is Apply 99 weak and -2 strength. Pretty good, except this enemy transforms and purges themselves effectively. Hazard Proof becomes gain 3 artifacts. If I take an upgraded card, right? Will this then be upgraded again for the Clockwork? I've got to try that. No. The answer is no? Panic Fire. Whenever a non-upgraded card exhausts, exhaust it and deal 12 damage to a random enemy. It's not super common. We have a lot of... Well, I mean, we make non-upgraded cards with the Laser Core and with the Force Cores and the Guard Cores. And... Okay. That said, I'm probably better off going for Onion Ring card removal. Sure. What am I always disappointed to draw? Has to be something I'm always disappointed to draw. Frankly, defense mode. Cool. Yep. Yep. So, basically, can I attack 2 times next turn? Let's see. Yes! Back. Our opening turn is going to be goddamn insane. So, let me remind you. Whenever I enter a rest site, our next starting hand is mega upgraded until the end of combat. We also get to discard as many cards in our opening hand as we'd like and then draw that many. We also get overcharge in our opening hand, so it will be mega upgraded and it will refund me 2 energy when I play it. All of our enemies are weak, so we don't have to worry about that. We've got 1 extra energy from the lantern in the opening turn. We get 2 extra energy in the opening turn after a rest site from the Ancient Tea set, and we've got the Bag of Preparation to give us 2 additional cards in the opening turn. So you can see why this might be insane. I think I'll take Impenetrable here. It's just a nice defensive card, and with the confusion that we have in this deck, really good. So if I can mega upgrade any card, 3x. Battery acid, what do you become? This and next turn. I've seen that before, of course. Reserves. We can't see the mega upgrade. We need it to be upgraded. 25 block this and next turn. Gain 2 energy next turn. Laser Core. Just with Laser Core Plus in your discard pile. Okay. These are insane, but obviously it has to be Gatling Gun. Smith. Gatling Gun. This is going to be bonkers. Oh my god, get in the opening turn, please. I need to throw, like, all of it. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Okay. We are finally ready. So, 3 by 8 is 24. 24 by 12 is 12 squared twice. So 12 squared is 144. So it's 200 and it's actually not going to be enough to kill. 288. That said, it was too cool to not do. Okay, I'll penetrable here. Actually just going to be like naturally playing a lot of these. Sure. Where's this Gatling gun? There it is. I mean, I don't need to play anything before I play it right now. In fact, I should play other cards first. Battery Acid and Slime. I'm hoping to keep Isolate here as a fact. And we do. Beautiful. Enemy only heals for half, courtesy of the Counterbalance. 32, 32, 32. I mean, against, you know, bosses that don't have 2 phases, this would have been so much better. Not that I'm complaining at all, mind. It still went pretty well. All right. Yeah, that's 1,436. That's a pretty good scoring run, factually. We got beyond perfect, despite the fact that we took damage in the final fight, because we fought another enemy, another boss, through the event that allows you to fight a boss from the first floor in order to get a random rare relic. And that's why I pointed out at that time that it's pretty important that I have the ability to flawless that fight, because it guaranteed that I got beyond perfect. We also unlocked some more cards there, although it won't show me what I got. I am, so you know, aware of the fact that I can apparently change my starting relic in order to have it be, I think, the Clockwork Phoenix. Let's double check that. So it's mods, constructs, config. I can change my starting relic. So there's an alternate starting relic. I might use that as my starting relic in the next episode. We'll have to see. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.